There's my ironclad. With its 94 dude mans. And then these guys will come attempt to merge with them in a billion turns. So I have a more protected transport fleet.
Apparently I don't suffer attrition on my Royal Marines.
You don't?
No. So I was like, what?
That's bizarre.
You can't really argue with that.
I'm curious why you don't though. Doesn't it say anything about that?
No, but apparently I'm not suffering attrition with them unless they've broken the icon.
Unless they've done that, we'll know in a turn, but it's possible they've broken it. Who knows? I don't think there's anything else I need to do. No. 8 turns for gold standard. You couldn't make it all the way into that city. Just had to stand next to it again. Hi, Obama. Bye, Obama. I'm somewhat curious about his ever-encroaching boat there. Wonder who he's at war with.
He's probably going to either attack me or attack you.
No, he's at war with someone, because he keeps... AI does that for whatever reason. They'll just creep along the trade lines. It's probably Matsui, actually. Bye, Yoda. Yodo, not Yoda.
I'll just stick with Yoda. It's going to wind someone up and you'll probably get copyright infringement, so...
I'll get a copyright infringement for saying Yoda. Fantastic.
Stranger things have happened.
I don't know about that.
Someone just abandoned the Imperial cause.
Who?
I'll let you figure out who.
Fantastic. Are you murdering a fort? Are you actually going to fight that?
Yeah, I want to see what these infantry look like. I've never used Royal Marines on not auto resolve, so
they look like line infantry except red.
Well, that's fine. It gives me some cannon experience.
Just gonna sit there and shoot them with cannons.
Pretty much.
Welcome to my siege army, which with its 20 cannons, because that's not excessive. Eventually, I'm gonna have a full stack of cannons that we can use to siege things. It's gonna be 20 units of cannons, so what is that? 80 cannons?
So basically what you're saying is when we come to take Edo and need 20 stacks, one of them is just gonna be cannons.
One of those is gonna be cannons, and everything else will do field battles, and they'll just run up the castles and nuke them. Because I don't think we need, 20 cannons in a field battle, but who knows?
So I can just imagine that this siege is going to consist of as many samurai as you can get, me with light infantry, and you just bringing cannons out the wazoo.
Yes, I may have multiple stacks of cannons, who knows? I may have a stack of Gatling guns. Probably not, because they're obscenely expensive. The Gatling gun towers in your cities are really cool, but the Gatling guns in, field battles, eh. Or sieges, for that matter. There's your Royal Marines. Let's get a close look. Look, they're red. They have little backpacks on. It's glorious. That's pretty much it. They have what appears to be the standard British outfit at the time as well. And sabers, because freaking sabers. What's the range on Royal Marines?
125.
Oh, they all had the same range. I was gonna say if it's 150 you could... What is your general doing over there?
My general I haven't moved yet. Where is my general? Oh, hello. Apparently you're over here.
I don't know what he's doing, but... I was gonna say if it's 150 range for the Royal Marines you could get some experience for them. Just park them there and shoot stuff. You could do anyway, but 125 will get shot back. The Spear Levy Garrison, led by Shiji Tokisada. That is their leader. Let's get a nice look at this man. He looks like every other man in the unit. Well done.
I like the fact that, you know, attacking in snow for apparently is a good time to attack.
Yeah, why not? You did attack during winter, so you can't really complain that it's snowing.
Hey, normally you have the option.
Well,
Not
this is
multiplayer.
multiplayer.
I can see the point there, but you know what I meant.
I believe they do that for the versus campaign, so you can't pick and choose when you attack. A little bit more balanced for everyone involved. There goes half of his army. In all of a quarter of a second.
Good on you, cannons. You're learning.
You may as well just keep it fast-forwarded until they run out of ammo. So it has no other effect on anything. That spear-living garrison back there keeps alternating between running and stationary despite not moving. Also says combat even despite the fact cannons. Units losing decisively. That changed rapidly. Oh, you don't have a naval bombardment, do you?
I can't get a naval bombardment near enough. This thing's too inland.
Alas. And thus is what we have cannons for. It's like naval bombardments without the naval bit. And I think I made close the blinds on my window because it's like 1 billion degrees. How much more ammo do you have? And I believe your dude's being shot, by the way. Royal Marines. I think you just moved it just within range of that tower. Yeah. You only lost 10, it's alright. They've lost a lot more than 10.
Anyway, so we were busy, oh, I think I decimated the...
What?
Apparently I'm decimating units at the moment.
That you are.
I'm blowing them up at the moment. Killed them.
How much more ammo did you... Never mind. I was going to ask how much ammo you had, but that's now irrelevant. Suddenly I had 2,000 frames per second on this loading screen. Then it went to 2.
Possible?
It was probably that one moment where it was just displaying the graphic and doing nothing else. It's like, wow, you can display a still image at 1 billion frames a second. Alright, we've captured territory. Who's gonna take this island over here? What's even on that island?
I was going to go for it, but that's because I need docks. If you want it, as you've got less territory, you can go for it.
Oh, you can have it. I don't really need territory. The main purpose of territory is to either build stuff faster or make more money, and I'm already making quite a lot of money. So those other 2 to the west would be enough for me.
As long as one of them doesn't have silk, we're good. And I think this guy's good.
I think Matsui stole your silk. It's a mulberry tree. He actually upgraded it, I think.
This thingy got any boats left?
2 boats?
Has Tosa got any boats left?
I believe he does. I don't know where it is, but I believe he has 1 boat somewhere. It may have been murdered by Matsui at some point. Your vassal. Poor vassal over here. Just chillaxing. I'm curious why your vassal hasn't built a boat.
I don't know, but Tosa's definitely got Red Bear infantry, because I just killed 14 of them.
Oh yeah, he's got a bunch of them in that military. I think last I checked he had at least 3 units of it. Also, there is nothing to compete a bit against that on that island. Clan abandons the Imperial cause. Here's Saki.
Where the hell are they?
That's a good question. God knows where, because we haven't found them yet. Let me investigate the map here. It's all red there. It's probably somewhere over here, from the best that I'm gonna guess.
Right.
So irrelevant to us.
At this point in time.
At this point, yeah. It's not good if we're gonna stay with the Imperial cause, because that's more people on the other side, but hey.
That just means more fights.
I really wish I could use your ports to land. I really
Yeah,
do.
I really wish I could charge you to use my ports to land.
That's fine, as long as I could move the dude when they got off the boat. So they have to do it that way. Then I have to wait another turn to get the foreign veteran off.
Battle ready, sir. Moving out.
Right. How angry is everyone? You're relatively happy for the time being. I forgot what I was saving for.
I probably need your help to siege Tosa's that island. So once you've dealt with the other provinces, we're gonna have to take out the island with the stacking.
Okay. Are you just gonna sit in that city for the time being?
For the time being, yeah, because it makes
Alright.
defense easier.
I'll take those boats and scout around, see if he has anything else, because this is not exactly a field army. And you know what I should have done? I'm gonna have to build another. Well, no. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to build another boat for that. Let's build a gunboat. Stick dudes on a gunboat.
That sounds healthy for the long-term livelihoods.
Yes. I don't really care, it'll be alright. Am I taxing everyone? I'm not taxing you. Can I tax you? I will be able to tax you in 4 turns when that stupid thing is done. Meantime, be untaxable. I have some very rich provinces in that mainland area there. For whatever reason, they're just loaded. Which is fine by me. I hope Tosa doesn't suddenly march that military out there. There's his boat. Nope. Peace treaty? No.
Perhaps.
You can have a peace treaty when you have 1 territory left, and it's not one I want. Obama is going to be a serious problem.
Problem, yeah. That's what I was beginning to think.
Because he appears to be unstoppable at the moment, and he's also killing my trade partner, so I have to get a new one eventually. Hey, thank you, Matsui. Killed the boat.
I'm thinking it's a good job we have foreign imported guns for me and foreign imported cannons for you, because I get the feeling we might need them.
Well, he's going to have them too, and we have no idea how much military he has. Obviously a lot, given his expansion. Plus, he has bonuses to his garrison,
Ready for orders.
which is probably what's making it hard for people to attack him.
You just have to throw the negatives out, Leslie.
I'm just saying.
We can't be positive.
I'm pointing out the things that have thusly occurred. Now we're just gonna keep saving my money.
At your command.
I don't like all this Yoda-ing going on around here. Like you just... What did you bring out?
Marines.
And he died. I think he got a general in the process of dying. Not entirely certain of that, but hey.
Yeah, I just killed a general.
Okay. Let us rejoice.
I thought, you know, Royal Marines, might as well use them.
They now have 97 accuracy. And 4 armor, surprisingly.
In my Marines.
Yeah, they have a bonus of 2, so...
Yeah, well, that's because of where they were built.
Yeah.
It gives me +2 armor. I could have gone with 4 armor and no accuracy bonus, or accuracy bonus, so it's like...
I think accuracy is more important in this, because I think freaking guns pierce like 10 armor anyway.
Well, that was kind of my thought on the subject, so I was like...
I don't know how much armor bows will pierce through.
Okay.
Probably an equal amount.
One of them.
One of everything.
Just building some training camps.
Okay.
I've finally got access to them. Which means I've finally got access to their infantry. How
Oh
much are they
wow,
going to cost?
that city has a Yakuza hideout. You don't even have to upgrade that thing.
Nope.
Too bad that's not a province you could use for trade.
Damn, these Black Bear infantry have an insane charge bonus.
I think all of the bear infantry do, for whatever reason. They shoot things and then charge in, I think is what they're for.
Their attack is useless, but their charge bonus is pretty good.
How much is the charge bonus? Is it like 20 or something?
15, but
Oh, jeez.
I just held back on recruiting them, realising I'm building a training camp, I might want to finish that first.
Yeah. With a 15 charge bonus, the initial hit on something is going to do a lot of damage.
I think that's better than saber cavalry, actually.
Probably.
This is a good day.
I think samurai cavalry have relatively high charge bonuses. I just got a new trade partner. Hooray.
It's best than saber cavalry.
Ready for all.
Righty ho, you guys can barely freaking move because you have cannons, so get on that.
Sir,
You get off the boat,
going ashore.
and you boat around there. I just scout
Drop anchor.
for my very slow-moving army.
Attention. You southern
Tell me you're not suffering attrition, though, because you're in friendly territory.
No, I'm in friendly territory, it's cool.
ready for battle.
Can you replenish here as well?
I should be able to. I don't know, because they're not wounded, but I should be able to.
Ready for orders. Boarding. Ready for orders.
Alright, where's my other boat? There's my other boat. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and merge those two. There, now I won't lose the two relatively cheap people that happen to be on that boat. 3 more turns and I can tax that, or I could just build a freaking levy unit and tax it now. That would be the smart thing to do, but whatever.
Eventually it becomes easier to tax stuff when you max your tech tree, because you're getting all those bonuses to freaking happiness.
Indeed.
And repression.
And when you get maxed out, you know, castles and miscellaneous other repressive buildings. It's going to take them large quantities of turns to get to Tosa.
It's fine.
The actual city of Tosa. Probably should have kept them on the boat, actually. But you never know. There could be a small military I could murder for you.
I'm just using the fact that I've got a castle that's now fully repaired, so it makes defending a tad slightly easier.
How upgraded is it? Is it just... Is it a citadel?
Well, the only upgrade I can go to is Citadel.
Okay.
So, full castle.
Freaking Yoda and his boats. We still haven't discovered that one clan just wedged between all of the blue. It's probably another variation of blue.
No, in our luck.
How many blues are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6 variations of blue that we can see. One of them's kind of grayish.
Another clan's abandoned the Imperial cause.
Good sign! Who is it this time?
Those guys.
Ooh. Okazaki.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah. You can double check if you don't believe me.
I just started trading with them.
I can get stuff wrong.
I need to stop trading with people, apparently.
Apparently it's a curse. Sleepy trades with them, they abandon the Imperial cause. Now we know why the Emperor is having issues.
That's how that works. We still have Matsui. As long as we have Matsui, we'll be alright.
You're just a turbo to jinx us to high hell and back, aren't you?
Yeah, makes it more entertaining. Plus, once we clear out Tosa, we'll have a
Second island where we're relatively safe.
yeah, one land route in. We can protect it by this stuff.
Will the AI choose to attack over land route if they have an option rather than
Oh, you pinged the wrong person. Or your ping was off on my screen, one of the two.
I thought I pinged these guys, you know. Yeah, I pinged the wrong person.
Yeah, you did. It's the people right above them.
Yeah.
Which is still, you know, it's a bit
Problematic.
subpar.
Don't forget to move your phone veteran.
I know, hold on. It's a bit subpar. Who are they at war with? They're at war with Obama. Well done.
It's probably why they decided it was a bad idea to be pro-imperialist.
Silly, silly people. That city is getting all sorts of screwed up.
I say, what's o'clock?
I was gonna say I may use my foreign veteran for additional scouting, but...
Your orders, sir? We still have
Hello, I'm a boat.
setting sail, sir.
You have nothing here. I feel sorry for you. You're also blockaded, as it turns out.
Advisor, gentlemen. Part
Move them, just to see how far they can go, and you can still reach them. That's a good sign.
and two men. Yes, my
That is a very slow-moving army.
It's what you get when you have 5 cannons.
Oh god, does it stack on your movement the more cannons you have?
I'm not entirely sure it actually does, but the cannons in and of themselves make it slow. At the current rate of movement it may, but it's also winter. So you do have to account for that. I'm gonna build 2 citadels in 1 turn.
Right?
Because why not? And I need the freaking repression, man. I must have it. Hi, Tosa. He just keeps pushing those people back, and now he wants another peace treaty. No.
Oh, his army's going to be nice and easy to bombard there.
Well, you were bombarding it in the city at the same time, so...
Yeah, I'd rather just kill more troops.
Watch
you know.
someone come in behind him or something and take the city.
Quite frankly, I don't care. I'm going to be honest. I don't really care.
But then you lose another port, man.
Yeah, but I can't take that unless you've got a full stack knocking around, and you've got a... I'm assuming you want to take the 2 provinces there before Mitsubishi does anyway, so...
Yeah. We don't need 2 full stacks, we need your full stacks and your full stack and probably just my cannons if he's in the city. But I need your stack to keep him in the city, otherwise he'll come out.
Which still means I'm going to wait for you, so I might as well sit
Yeah.
in a city where I'm relatively defended.
Indeed. And you can continue working on economy in the meantime.
I am. That's pretty much my plan, although it's kind of gone down to just only being able to build citadels.
Do you have those offices in all of your cities? The ones that lead up to the daily news.
I think you can only build 1 daily news, though, because I'm like... I've got a Senkiku office and a daily news being built, but I can't build any more daily newses, so it's like, meh.
It may be one of those kind of legendary buildings, because it's a really good building.
It's why it's being built in one of my main industrial places, because it seemed to make sense.
It's being built in, or it is built in Hizen for me, my most wealthy of cities. It's at almost 8,000 wealth on that. Can you guess where most of my tax comes from? Foreign veteran increases in rank, apparently. I put him in that army for like 2 seconds. Plus 10 movement range for the army this agent is embedded in. Yes.
Could be useful at the
Plus
moment.
25 ammunition for everyone in this army? Yes. I'll have both of those. Sign me up. 5 reloading skill, plus 5 accuracy of all units. Yes. Sign me up for that. Right, so now they can get there in 2 turns during the winter as well, as opposed to 3. Look at that.
That's better.
They're trucking now. I'm not even going to bombard that city. I'm going to have to repair the port anyway. I'm probably going to shoot it with cannons though, so it's kind of null and void really.
Yeah, pretty much.
I don't think there's anything I want to build until these cities are upgraded.
There isn't much I can actually build.
Yeah, we're hitting the point where it's going to be mostly military production.
Until I tech up more, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the tech gets real slow at this point. He's being awfully open about where his army is compared to his city, considering things.
What, Tosa?
Yeah.
I'd have thought by now he'd got pissed off with the fact that I've got corvettes offshore just constantly firing round after round at anything he
Well,
has.
there's nothing he can do that. Have you seen the navies around him? There's nothing you can do, and there's that much naval power just parked around your island. I wouldn't even bother building boats at that point.
Would we be dragging you out of a mountain in the island somewhere, just crying gently into your arms of your hands, saying, I can't take it anymore?
He keeps shooting me with cannons. Make it stop.
And it's spring.
Yay! Wish it was that sooner so my army moved faster, but hey. It's kind of null and void. I
Firing range.
What?
Do you recommend firing ranges for a place recruiting cannons?
Yes. Because it's +5 to accuracy, isn't it?
15, actually.
Or sorry, yeah, 15, that's what I meant. And that affects everything as far as I'm aware, so...
What about, for my main recruitment, where I'm going to be recruiting my infantry, what do you reckon to a general staff headquarters, +2 to the morale of all land units recruited in that province?
I would do the accuracy still, because morale's kind of null and void when you kill them faster.
I don't like mixing the same building continuously, though. So I'll take the morale. Because I'm also going to be getting cavalry there, so the accuracy is kind of null and void for cavalry.
Unless it's revolver cavalry, but I'm not entirely sure why you'd get those.
I think I'll probably get some carbine, some saber.
Carbine's pretty good. The freaking revolver cavalry, though, I don't know about that.
Okay, I'm starting to kill, like, serious amounts of his troops. I just killed 2 lots of 50.
Sounds about right. He'll replenish those in like a turn or less, though. I imagine.
It's still probably pissing him off.
He's just sitting there getting shot every season. He gets shot 4 times. It's a sad day for him.
Probably.
How many more turns? 4. 3. I'll have upgraded markets before those cities finish upgrading. Which is splendid. Spring. My city. Oh yeah, it's totally in his favor. Let's just ignore the 5 cannons there. Even without the 5 cannons, I don't think that's in his favor. That's silly.
How is that in his favour?
I don't know. It's taking the bonus multiplier from being in a fortress, which isn't worth much because I have cannons. But I think line infantry are, for whatever reason, worth more than bow units. Despite being relatively equal.
Have you got naval bombardment for this?
Yes, I'm probably not going to use it, but yes.
You've got to use naval bombardment. We haven't had a daily dose of it yet.
We have to bombard something at least 1 per session.
Pretty much.
To be honest, with all those cannons, I think that's basically a naval bombardment every, like, 5 seconds.
Still doesn't mean you have your full naval bombardment.
I should have actually moved that other fleet over first, so I had all the boats, but whatever. Now, I think you can get a naval bombardment on this other city as well. Bombardment.